Welcome everyone to another episode of Last Curve. I told you I was going to keep you with me all day, anywhere I go. So we're going to do it like this. I hope the sound is coming through good. I know that I said everything right. This is going to be a quick one. You know, is this being done on purpose? You're probably saying, what in the heck is this guy talking about? Is this being done on purpose? Well, off the coast of East Africa, there's a country, and I hope we're getting the pronunciation right, Mauritius and Reunion. I know I got that right. But the internet service there has been cut, just like what happened before, maybe a month ago in West Africa, or most of Africa, but not all of Africa. I couldn't itemize exactly what countries it was, but it was probably more than what had just happened. An undersea cable was cut, and the internet service was knocked out. Now, I remember, for me, I think they said it was 2 or 3 days when it happened before, but it felt like 5 or 6 days to me. Well, most people would say, well, so what if the internet service has been cut? Well, it's very important. I mean, we've become dependent on it. And that's why I'm trying to not be so dependent on it, even though I'm going to use it to be on social media this way. I'm not seeing the chat room, so if I don't say anything to you, it's not like I'm ignoring you. I'm really out in the street, as you can see. I'm going to be doing this a whole lot more. You might get 10 shows I'm going to do later on today. But, there's talk of the grid being attacked and the internet being shut down. I mean, we talk about having enough food and having enough resources if other things happen, but it's right in our face. Many of us are looking for a 911 attack on us, no matter where it is in the world. It could be any major country, right? But Africa seems to be, our Kebulan rather, seems to be the whipping boy for this type of thing. And it's just happening a little too much. You know, banks are shut down. Money can't be transferred. Money can't be received. If you receive direct deposit, you will not get it. You'll go to the ATM and it's not going to dispense any cash. We really depend on that. So just a word to the wise. Anywhere, always keep some cash on you. Always keep some cash on you. Because if you go to the ATM, you know the feeling sometimes, and it won't dispense any cash when you just go to a different ATM. It's just a minor convenience. Well, imagine you don't have any cash at all. Imagine your credit card, your debit card, your secured credit card, whatever kind of card you have. Imagine it doesn't work. Not that the card doesn't work, but the whole system will be down. So imagine that. So we got to really be aware of the things that can happen. Yes, expat, how are you? All right. I see you. I see you. Thanks for being here. This was just a kamikaze attack out of nowhere. I just felt to share this, and I'll do that all day long. As long as I have my phone and my mic, I'm good. But I'm running some errands now. Right now, it's about 9:38 in Ghana. I've been out of the house from 5 o'clock. I have to get things done. And when I get on in, I'm going to bang out some content. But this is something that crossed my mind, and maybe it would have slipped it. This is not the kind of thing where we're going to dedicate an entire show to it unless I have a guest that's knowledgeable. But the bottom line out of this segment is that keep some cash on you. And of course, you want to keep food on you, not walking around with it, but for the most part, have yourself, whatever amount you can store, even dry goods, even oats and raisins and nuts and stuff like that. Keep some water on you. Get some jugs of water. If you're living in an apartment and the water system is messed up, keep some fresh water on you. It doesn't have to be a lot, but just enough that you don't have to panic that within that day, keep a week's worth of cash on you, whatever a week's worth of cash is for you. You might eat a lot. You might have to buy certain things, medications. Keep your medications stocked up. Have no look, if you can't get outside, if there's mayhem in the streets because people are going crazy because they can't get cash and now they're going to start looting people and doing different things, you want to be able to stay inside your house at least for a week. I'm just saying a week. You know, I'm not going to go crazy and say, oh, just stay in the house for 2 weeks or 3 weeks or whatever, 4 weeks. Everybody's situation is different. This can and will happen. To me, this is a test run, but they're picking on Africa. I don't believe it's just some sliced cable all of a sudden. They did it before. They saw the effects. They're doing it again. And if it comes to America or the UK, where a lot of my people are, that's my only concern, then you better be ready, because it's not only just that, but they know through testing us through social media and these situations, in these little small isolated situations, how we are going to react because we're not prepared. You got to understand that. So, you know, the grid going down or the internet going down is one thing. That's an inconvenience. But for the people who are not prepared, those are the ones who are going to become your worst enemy. Your neighbors, the people in your community, the people you don't know. They're going to come kick your door down and look for some food. They're not really going to just go for money, right? So just be aware of the world that we're living in, because we can be lulled to sleep easily thinking that everything is secure, but slowly but surely we become dependent on this digital existence. The digital existence is where they can control us at any time and every time. So let me get on across the street instead of standing here, because that's where I got to go anyway. But yeah, it's really look at the people who are prepared and not prepared. Do you want to be one of those people? And this is not a conspiracy theory. This actually happened. I mean, who knows exactly why? But to me, you know me, I got a little touch of paranoia in me, and I use it to my best advantage. And somebody, hold on a second, a little bit of noise. Somebody is watching your reactions and monitoring how we're handling things, and they know how much control they have over us. Thank you, man. They know how much control they have over us and what's going to happen if things are snatched away from us and we're not prepared. We're going to panic. We're going to panic. We're going to do all kind of things that's not in our character. Because when the hunger hits, trust me, when hunger hits, it's a whole different story, a whole different ball game. Yes, let me get across the street here. Whole different ball game. Well, anyway, I reached my destination, and just want to say thank you for vibing on in. And let me see. Yeah, get those navy beans. Exactly. Whatever it is, stuff that you don't need to have refrigerated. That's the main thing. Stuff that you don't need to have refrigerated, they can sit up dry. Yeah, you know, a lot of times we have our refrigerators on, and you know what? If your power goes down, then what? All that stuff that you have in the refrigerator is no good. Good morning. All that stuff that you have in the refrigerator is no good. So anyway, I should give you a little tour of this place here. I'm not in the market for a jacuzzi today, but that would be nice, wouldn't it? Yeah. Prepare yourself. Keep some cash on you. Live lean. Don't get into all the superficial things that mean nothing. When these things happen, just think about what is really important. Because I'm not coming out here trying to flex on anybody. My thing is to secure myself as much as I can, and to live lean, to live below my means, and to I'm looking for some solar stuff here. See, let me knock this off here. How you doing, man? Let me finish this up right here. All right, everybody, I'm going to leave right now. I got some business to take care of. I'm going to be back maybe in another hour. I'll still be out here, but we're going to talk. Much love. Peace. Thank you, expat.